Hello everybody, this is Bakazombie. Welcome back to some more Pokemon TCG Live. This week's deck, we're going to be looking at a card that, although a new set came out recently, is an older card, but they did release a new artwork for this card with this new set. So I wanted to try it out because I really like the artwork for it, and it's kind of got a cool attack that's a little hard to pull off, so I wanted to see if we could get it to work today. And that's going to be Kingambit. This is from Scarlet Violet Paldea? I don't know. I can't remember. No, that's Scarlet Violet promos. I forget which set it's from. I think it's from Paldea Evolve. Let's see if I can find this here. Quick, I hit export instead of duplicate. Hey, I mean edit. I mean, what am I doing? Edit. Show cards. You guys can't see this because you are looking at the deck list. Kingambit. It's this one. It's from Obsidian Flames originally, but they did release, like I said, the new promo for Kingambit, and as its first attack, strike down. For a single steel energy, if your opponent's active Pokemon has 4 or more damage counters on it, that Pokemon is knocked out. Now, 4 or more damage counters is hard to come by without just straight attacking them, and I didn't really want to be relying on having to attack Pokemon because I want to be able to move the damage counters to Pokemon that I want to be able to KO that turn. So we're going to try and do that with a similar setup. We're using, once again this week, Froslass with this Freezing Shroud during Pokemon Checkup. Put 1 damage counter on each Pokemon that has an ability, both yours and your opponent's, except for Froslass. And then we have the Munkidori with the Adrena Brain. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon has any dark energy attached, you may move up to 3 damage counters from one of your Pokemon to one of your opponent's Pokemon. So, between Froslass and Munkidori, we can actually get 4 damage counters as it comes into our turn, as long as the Pokemon has an ability. Froslass will do the 10 damage as it's passing to our turn, and then Munkidori can move 3 damage counters, if we have 3, onto them, and then Kingambit can KO them. That's the idea of this deck. It's not easy to do, but it is fun when you can do it. To help out, we also do have Radiant Alakazam with Painful Spoons. Once during your turn, you may move up to 2 damage counters from one of your opponent's Pokemon to another one of their Pokemon. So again, this is the same lineup that we used with Hisuian Arcanine, just trying to move damage counters. Except with Hisuian Arcanine, that the moving of the damage counters around, we just needed to make sure we had damage counters on our bench Pokemon. Otherwise, it just kind of helped us get KOs otherwise. This is a lot more thinking and resource management, making sure that we have 4 damage counters on the Pokemon that we're going to KO this turn, and have enough damage counters still on our opponent that next turn we can put another 4 onto the thing we're going to KO. So again, not easy, especially because we don't really have anything threatening our opponent while we're setting this up, so it is a kind of a lot of just feeding them Snorunt, which kind of sucks. There's probably a better way of doing this, and I want you guys to let me know down in the comment section below how you would change this deck up to make it more efficient. This is my first stab at this. I actually just made this last night, played 1 game with it, won, and said that's good enough. Let's do a video. So like I said, not really anything from the new set outside of the new art for Kingambit, but we are using Fezandipiti EX with its ability Flip the Script. Once during your turn, if any of your Pokemon are knocked out during your opponent's last turn, you may draw 3 cards. You can't use this. You can't use more than 1 Flip the Script ability each turn. So, like I said, we're gonna be feeding them Snowrunts, probably Pawniards, all that good stuff. So just getting that draw to try and get to Kingambit as quick as we can, as well as all of its supporting cast, is important. As far as the Pawniards and the Bisharp, there are a few options. I decided to go with the shiny Pawniard, just because I like it. I think they all have 70 HP, and there's like another one that does 10 times the amount of heads you flip on a coin or something. But I just chose the Dark type one, and then I chose the Bisharp that has, for its first attack, for a single colorless energy, you can do 20 damage, and then also draw 2 cards. So just additional draw if you're really in a pickle. I'm going to try not to be in that pickle, though. Outside of that, we have a lot of things to try and pull up the Pokemon that we want to be in the active to be able to KO with Kingambit. We have 2 Poke Catchers, we have a Prime Catcher, we have a Counter Catcher, and we have 2 Boss's Orders. You probably could add in a few more, just to ensure. that you got what you wanted when you wanted it. And maybe drop the Carmines. I put Carmines in here because I don't really use Carmine as a card. Excuse me. But I wanted to try and get in this deck because we are going to be trying to go first. So I figured why not put a couple Carmines in to see if we can get one of those to get a supporter off turn 1. Otherwise, we have an Arezu to try and search for our Pawniards and Bisharps. We do have 2 double colorless, or double turbo, sorry, in this deck. And that's for dire cases where you can't get a strike down off. You can massive rend. It'd only be 120 because of the double colorless. Or you can use this to try and power up Fezandipiti if you really wanted to. Otherwise, we do have 3 dark energies, 5 steel energies. Dark energies, you want to make sure you have those for Munkidori. Don't get baited by the Pawniard being a dark type and attach to the Pawniard. I did that already. And then steel types are going to be for your Bisharp. Outside of that, it's not too complex of a deck. Yeah, we're going to take this into some games, see how it does. Be sure to be looking out for how you would change this deck, because I'm 100% sure this isn't perfect. But yeah, let's get into some battles. My opponent is choosing the coin toss, but typically, like I mentioned in the deck review portion, you typically want to go first with this deck because you're never going to be attacking first, and you're trying to get your evolutions off as quick as you can. So we do get to choose, and we will go first. Let's see if we can get a ideal draw for this. I have not seen... Oh, Global Beta. They've been playing for a while. We both mulligan. Good. We don't mulligan the second... Oh, we mulligan twice. Cool. They also mulligan twice. They're playing Conkeldurr. Okay. I wonder if it's an updated version of the Conkeldurr with the Binding Mochi. Because I do want to try that version. But we did just recently play Conkeldurr, so I'm not, like, super... rushed to play that. But our Froslass might not get any value, or very much value, because Conkeldurr doesn't have an ability. If it's Brute Bonnet, the Brute Bonnets will have the ability. And then the, if it's the Petra will have the ability. So we do have the Earthen Vessel. Okay, they're going to start with the Rotom. It's nice of them. Boss. We're going to play the Pawniard. We can Artazon to grab us another Snorunt. Or no, we could grab a Monkey here. Monkey or Snorunt? I think Snorunt this turn, Monkey following turn. Earthen Vessel. I'm gonna drop the counter catcher here. We're about a steel and a dark. Steel energy onto the Pawniard. And the turn. Let's see what they're able to do. They can utilize my Artazon, which kind of sucks, but I needed it, so I don't like playing Artazon, because your opponent can just so easily use it to help them. I don't want to give my opponent help. What? So yeah, I typically don't run Artazon, but I think in this deck you need it, unfortunately. So they're probably just going to grab their little Timber. They're taking their time looking through their whole deck. It's a standard. Or not standard. This is casual, man. You know, the rank ladder. Elite GM. There's the Timber. Hisuian Heavy Ball. Looking for another... Oh, looking for the Hisuian Sneasler. Okay. Okay. The Hisuian Sneasler's nice, because that's another ability for us to put damage counters on. So is the Rotoms. And Arven. A Rare Candy and a 4 Sealstone. They'll be able to get Conkeldurr out this next turn. God. Setting up Kingambit just to KO Conkeldurrs is not worth it, to be honest. Because their Conkeldurrs can just turn around so quickly and KO's back. Is this Pawniard? Pawniard's weak to grass. Is Bisharp weak to fighting? No, it's weak to fire. I don't know what the Kingambit is. I assume Kingambit's probably also fire weak. I mean, it doesn't matter. Conkeldurr does 250 damage, and Kingambit only has 180 HP. Instant charge. Can I get an Iono here? That's a big hand. Oh, I can just Professor Research myself. God, I really hate to get rid of a Dark Energy. Oh, wait, I don't have to. I can Artazon. Haha. Grab a Monkey. Dark Energy. I think I'm going to forego getting the Kingambit. Or the Bisharp. Well, I can't even attack with Kingambit this turn anyway, so I might as well evolve into Bisharp. Just to ensure that next turn I have a Kingambit. And then I can... Professor's Research. Okay, we don't even pull the Kingambit anyway. So we can evolve into Froslass. We can play Fezandipiti, even though I probably shouldn't have played Fezandipiti there. Probably should have just let it hang out in my hand. I mean, it lets me get more damage counters out, I guess. Then I can end the turn and start racking up damage with Froslass. I do pull 2 Ionos after they have this enormous hand. Okay. Damage counters. Nice. Ultra Ball. Okay, they are running the Brute Bonnet version. They might still have Petrarunt, but I think they just haven't updated their deck yet. I'm just trying to think here. Because the Conkeldurr's not going to have any damage counters on it. So, this next turn, I would need... To knock out this Conkeldurr, I would need my Radiant Alakazam and my Kingambit. Because the Conkeldurr's not going to have any damage counters on it. Well, the Conkeldurr will have poison damage done to it. But I still won't have any Pokemon that have 30 damage on them for Munkidori to move. You'll only have 20. Yeah, I need my Radiant Alakazam next turn to KO the Conkeldurr. Play the Switch to get the Conkeldurr active. And then they are going to Toxic Powder to poison their Conkeldurr and poison me, and then just bop me with the Conkeldurr. It's just my Snorunt though, so that's fine. I do have the Fezandipiti going here. So the Fezandipiti is going to give me additional draw, which is nice. So I'll be able to draw 3 and then use Iono. Vengeful Punch. And then Atticus. Vengeful Punches are nice for them. But I can also get rid of that damage when it gets put onto Kingambit. Because, I mean, again, Conkeldurr's knocking everything out. The Vengeful Punch is good for them when they're fighting against EX decks, but... I think the Binding Mochi is going to be good for the Conkeldurr deck, so I do have to play around with that. You just passed the turn? Why? Why didn't you just gutsy swing on me? I got Kingambit. Okay, Kingambit. It doesn't... They do get around Fezandipiti hitting them. But that means I have 30 damage counters on the Snorunt. I can just kill them. Adrena Brain. That was a mistake on your part. Snorunt. Give that all to Conkeldurr, please. Switch. Kingambit. Do I start powering up Fezandipiti for no reason? Sure. Dark Energy on Fezandipiti and then Iono. I guess it probably would have been smarter Artazon, grab another Munkidori and put the oh, never mind. I got my Radiant Kazam and I kind of want that more. Put down the Radiant Kazam. I can also like fully power up Fezandipiti next turn if I really want to. Kingambit, strike down. We got it off. It's gonna KO that Conkeldurr. There goes the Conkeldurr. The unfortunate thing, I don't have another Kingambit set up, and if they get this Timber going next turn, they can just pop my poor Kingambit. I do have 2 rare candies and a Nest Ball, so I can like start getting ready for Kingambit. But I could also kill their Brute Body next turn. We're gonna get a Bidoof. Bidoof. Gonna play Temple of Sinnoh. Okay, so I can't double Turbo Energy my Fezandipiti. Ultra Ball. I'm gonna grab a Conkeldurr. Did you get rid of another Energy Boot? I mean, maybe I just go after their Brute Bonnet. If I can find an Artazon, get rid of the Temple of Sinnoh, Fezandipiti into their Brute Bonnet. Yeah, because they're going to KO my Kingambit here. Box of powder. Now they can Gutsy Swing, KO my Kingambit. It's a battle of the gimmick decks. But I can get rid of this Conkeldurr this turn. If I can get rid of the Temple of Sinnoh, that is. Which I don't know that I can. Flip the script. Ha! Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Nest Ball Pawniard here. Let me just manually attach to the Pawniard. Yeah, drain a brain. Let's get off this monkey. He's got way too much damage counters on him. Honestly, Conkeldurr, I don't have to worry about right now. Painful Spoons. Like, yeah, I could have set up the Bidoof to die. But also Bidoof. Hold on, let me see if I can stall here. Give me that Bidoof. I'm just gonna retreat. Into a Froslass. I can end the turn here. I do have to Adrenal Brain off of my Fezandipiti next turn because it's getting close to dying. It'll actually be 10 away. Or no, wait, it's got a lot. Sorry, I was thinking of 110, not 210. Okay, the evolving to the big barrel here doesn't necessarily help you. Because now you're just a big boy. I mean, you have the same retreat cost, I guess. And you get the Industrious Society. Yeah, it was... Never mind. It was fine. It was a good play. I lied. Great Ball. Cleffa. Toxic Powder is interesting here. Because you're just doing damage to your own Bibarel. Pass the turn. And now I'll be able to get rid of your Brute Bonnet. Yeah. I don't love... I didn't get the things I need. Alright, Painful Spoons here. We can take 2 from the Sneasler. Gosh, both these guys are getting close to getting KO'd, and I don't love that. So Radiant Alakazam will take 2 here. It'll come back, it'll take 2. It'll be fine. I'm going to Trainer Brain off the Munkidori, because I'd rather keep the Munkidori alive, right? Let's do 20. 10. Yeah, let's just move all of them. So there's a prize card here for us. It's Artazon. That's kind of perfect. I should have waited on that. Because now they can get another group on it. I'll just end the turn. We are setting up to KO their Rotom, though. And as of right now, they can't poison their Conkeldurr, so they can't do anything. There's 2, at least 2, of the Ancient Booster Energies here. There's a Girder. It's fine. My Froslass is actually going to die here, which will help me, because then Fezandipiti can... Okay, there's another Brute on it. But do they have another Ancient Booster Energy? And can they get their freaking Bibarel? Okay, they do. But that's fine, because I can actually attack with Fezandipiti this turn. I can attack around the Bibarel. So I can go after their Brute on it. They're an Industrious. Do they have a way to get their Bibarel out of the active spot? So that's going to be their saving grace here. I don't know if... Okay, the poison goes first, so Froslass should die before the Freezing Shroud goes off, so it'll help save my Alakazam a little bit longer. Actually, hold on. I don't think I can KO the Brute Bonnet. Huh. I can get it close, though. Oh, the Freezing Shroud does go off first. Okay, that might actually help me. As scary as it's getting for some of my guys here. Because that allows Brute Bonnet to take a little extra damage. Get another Steel Energy. Buddy-Buddy. Another Snorunt. Double colorless onto my Fezandipiti. We'll Adrena Brain off of Alakazam. Put all that on Brute Bonnet. And then use Painful Spoons. to take off of Sneasler. It brings the Brute Bonnet to 70. I can Cruel Arrow for 100, but it's down to 50 because of the double colorless. So Freezing Shroud. Guess it's gonna be just short of KOing that. Wait, why is it down to 50? Shouldn't that only reduce it down to 80? Come here, come here. Why did it take so much less? I mean, it's fine, because it'll die passing back into its turn, and so is the Bibarel. The Bibarel dies passing into my turn, and then the Brute Bonnet will die passing into their turn. And I can KO the Rotom V, so we should win this next turn. It's not the way this deck's supposed to work, but... Okay, they're gonna boss's orders up my Munkidori. It's fine. Oh, they're gonna kill my Munkidori here, so I can't move things around. That's fine. I don't need it anymore. I don't need it anymore, in all honesty. This is why I run a bunch of Switch cards in this deck, because it sucks when things get stuck in the active that you don't want there. Yeah, I should be able to win this next turn, so it's not a big deal that my Munkidori is going to die here. Okay. Get one prize card there, which is another Steel Energy. Is this the game where I discarded a ton of my Kingambits right away? No, it's not. Where are my Kingambits? I have 2 rare candies sitting here. I've been waiting to evolve this Pawniard into a Kingambit for so long, and I just haven't pulled another Kingambit. So there's one of the practice games. I had to Professor's Research away 2 of my Kingambits like right away, but that's not what happened this game, and for some reason it's just they're just hanging out. But this is fine. Because the Brute Bonnet will die passing into their turn, and I can Cruel Arrow into the Rotom V and just kill it. The Conkeldurr is going to become the active. That's fine. The Pawniard. Yeah, I don't need it. Don't need to really dink around with anything. I can Painful Spoons. To actually kill the Brute Bonnet here. They're going to concede. Perfect. Wow, that's not how this deck's supposed to work, but it was fun to do it that way. Let's see if we can get a normal way to win. I don't know where the Kingambit's were hiding. So, all right, we always choose tails. We always lose. Let's see. Hey, we got the tails. So that means we're going to go first and hope that we get a good draw this time, and it's not a Conkeldurr deck. Because honestly, doing the big one-hit KO is only really worth it on, like, EXs. Because on things that are not going to typically one-hit KO. Okay, they do mulligan once. There's a lot of grass energies on bug catching set. Is this a Toadsacruel Teal Mask deck? I do love to see the mulligan. I kind of enjoy our hand here. So let's do yes. Another Froslass doesn't really help, but... Okay, there's their Teal Mask. It's my turn. And Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Grab me a Pawniard and a Snorunt. I can Nest Ball. Grab me a Munkidori. Darkness Energy onto the Munkidori. And my turn. I shouldn't be able to KO Snorunt here. Which is kind of nice, because then I can get 2 Frostlasses up. And I can actually Prime Catcher if I want to. to try and get an advantageous position. They're gonna Nest Ball into another Teal Mask. Nest Ball again to grab another Teal Mask. Is this just Teal Mask? They would have mulliganed so many more times if it was just 4 Teal Masks. It's Grass Energy for the Teal Dance. Another Teal Dance. Penny to pick up one so they can set it back down and Teal Dance again. Wow. Alright. And then manually attach to one on the bench. Okay. I do grab a switch. I said I could Prime Catcher to get the Froslass out of the active. I don't really need to get the Froslass out of the active right now, though. I'm gonna Iono, even though it's gonna give them extra cards. Get a Steel Energy, but not a Rare Candy or Bisharp or Kingambit. But I will get to start stacking damage onto things, which is nice. So let's just end the turn. Here's the Freezing Shrouds. Going to do 20 to all of their Pokemon and then 20 to my Munkidori. Next turn, I can Adrena Brain, blah, blah, blah. Okay, they're gonna... Gardenia's a Vigor. Draw 2 cards, and going to attach 2 Grass Energies. Wow, that Ogerpon setup. Okay. That's fine, though. Bug catching set. Is it literally just the Ogerpons? That's crazy they only mulligan once then. Pursuing Heavy Ball. They're looking for that last Ogerpon. There it is. Yeah, even more so that they didn't mulligan more. I guess the prize cards don't go down until after you draw. Literally just a bunch of Ogerpons and Grass Energies. It's crazy. Yep, that's gonna kill my Froslass. Truly, never more did I need my Bisharp to come through here, or my Kingambit to come through here. Because I can literally just KO you, but then what am I gonna do after that, right? I guess double color this here. I guess Adrena Brain to move just 40 to you, or 10 to you, so you have 40. Hit the done. Professor's Research. Alright, I get the Fezandipiti, and I get the Kingambit, but I need a Rare Candy here. So, what we're gonna do, Buddy-Buddy, Snorunt, Pawniard. Artazon, because I really want to see if they have anything other than these stupid Ogerpons. Flip the script. I just can't get Rare Candies to get these Pawniards to evolve. Luckily, I have a switch so I can get this Pawniard out of the active spot. Honestly, I'm going to throw a Snorunt up to the gods because at this point, they'll all be set up to just start KOing. And yeah, we just kind of got to play until we get a Rare Candy now because we have the Kingambit. Teal Dance. Yep, well, oh, they pull up the Fezandipiti. Not the end of the world, but also kind of sucks because it gets rid of my draw. But I can't get another Froslass up, which is something. Nest Ball. They only have to have these 4 Ogerpon. They probably have super rods to get him back, right? Ow. Alright, there goes my Fezandipiti. Put up the Snorunt, just in case we don't get our... Just in case we're not getting our rare candy. Oh boy. Alright, well... Buddy-Buddy. Grab another Snorunt. Froslass. Adrena Brain. Dump it there. Like, I could put it here. Because at this point, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to attach the double turbo to Froslass. And then I'm going to Iono. Got it. We got it. We got the Kingambit. Alright. Rare Candy. Into this Pawniard. Retreat. Kingambit. And then... Strike down! Strike me down! We got one of the freaking Ogerpons off the field. Yeah, a ton of grass energies. I mean, again, I'm sure they have ways to get them back really easily. But the hope is maybe they don't. We got 2 freezing shrouds going off, which is setting up a bunch more Ogerpons to get KO'd. Actually, hold on. We're looking really nice right now. Hold on. I could take all of these KOs within 2 turns. Hold on. We might be able to do this. We might be able to do this. As long as they don't... I mean, even if they get their other Ogerpon. As long as they don't have a way to heal any of these Ogerpons. I think we just win. Because, yeah, they'll KO my Kingambit here. Okay, they have a penny. There we go. There's the answer. Even still. Even still. I only have to KO 2 Ogerpons. And because they've KO'd my only EX, they have to take 3 KOs here. As long as they don't have a way to KO my Munkidori. Okay, they do KO my Kingambit, which is what I needed to have happen. Honestly, my Pawniard can be a sacrificial lamb here. That's fine. So here's the 20 from Froslass, which brings you... I'm an idiot. I keep thinking 100 is enough, but it's not. They're at 200. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I can grab another Pawniard. I'm gonna drain a brain. Put onto this Ogerpon. There's still a chance. There is still a chance. I'm gonna spike draw here. Have I done everything I need to? Because I need to be really good with resources right now. Yes. Spike draw. They just can't have more pennies, which I'm sure they do. Do 40 there. Now we'll do 30 to each of them. I'm really stacking it up on my Munkidori, though. I might KO my Munkidori in between rounds, which is bad, because I need him to move stuff around. But, as long as they don't have a penny, this Teal Mask is going to be going down. They're going to retreat. That's interesting. Why bother retreating at this point? Yeah, because you can't... Okay, this is good for me, actually. I think I might win this. So I just promote my Pawniard. Freezing Shroud. Yeah, I win. I win. I drain a brain. We put it onto this one to bring it up to 190. Then I can just end the turn, and 2 of them die. Yeah. I don't even need to fish for anything. Wow, that's not how I expected to win, but we did it. Boom. Boom. Yeah, bringing it to the bench wasn't protecting it anyway. That's all my prize cards, baby. Oh, we had a Kingambit and the prizes too, and a Steel Energy, so it would have been even harder to find them. I mean, we got the attack off twice, which is pretty crazy. We didn't go in like a tirade with it, which is what I would have hoped for. What I would have hoped for. But yeah, because of the way I built this deck, there isn't a lot of pressure happening, and there isn't a way to like really mitigate damage. So these big decks are just gonna start swinging on you, and then it's hard to keep up with them as they're killing your resources. So obviously there is a much better way to build this deck, but also I couldn't find. Well, I didn't look too hard. I only looked on Limitless for a Kingambit list, and I didn't see one. So not a lot of people are also figuring out how to use Kingambit. It is hard. So if you guys have any suggestions, leave them down in the comment section below. Obviously, if I did something where it was more of just like attackers that did more spread damage, maybe. It's like, I think Mischievous came across my desk at some point too. I was like, I could use the Mischievous. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways to do it. Could use the new Dusknoirs, but this is the way I landed on, and it's, again, hard to get off. I did a lot of battles today that you guys didn't see. And even then, we only got it off twice in the 2 successful games that we had. There were some other games where I got it off too. And honestly, a couple of those games I could have kept as successful ways of showing the deck off. We just didn't win them. But I just ended up not using them. But again, thank you guys so much for joining us. I will have the deck list in the comment section below if you want to look at it more thoroughly. Not the comment section, description. See if you want to use it yourself or if you want to upgrade it, and let me know what you did to upgrade it, because I love seeing your guys' suggestions on both better ways to play and better ways to make the deck. So be sure to keep those coming. But I'm going to be done yapping for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time. Have a good night, everybody.